And a very good morning to you. I am coming to you live on a Saturday morning, somewhat early for some of you on Saturday. It is 8:22 a.m. and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going to be happening at Community Bible Church tomorrow, March the 3rd. And I was thinking about this message because it's something that really resonates with me, and it's also something that I have the most trouble with. I remember as a kid, I would say something that was inappropriate, maybe say something that was cutting to somebody else. One word we weren't allowed to say, believe it or not, in my household was shut up. And so the typical thing to do to a child at that point was wash their mouth out with soap. So I remember my parents would say, do you want me to take you in there and wash your mouth out with soap? And one time I remember saying something. I was this kind of kid. I said something that I shouldn't have said at school. And I came home and I told my mom, I said, listen, it's okay. I said this today, but I washed my own mouth out with soap. Why? Because I knew that me washing my mouth out with soap and her washing her mouth out with soap were two different things. I don't know about you. I know the practices come under question and we don't do that kind of thing today. But we were trained to be careful how we spoke, to understand that our words mattered. And I think that today there are so many people that don't understand the negative impact of their words. I know I have created so much chaos at times in my own life by the misuse of words, and yet my strength is communication. So it can happen to all of us. Well, tomorrow we're going to talk about this very thing. We've been in this series in James called Get Real. And the thing is about James is he's very, very practical with some very, very really straightforward information. Tomorrow we're going to hit this area that is so difficult for all of us, and that is our mouths, our lips, and what James calls the tongue. How we use our words. You know, your words matter. The things that you say to your kids, the things that you say to your grandkids, the things that you say to your coworkers, the things that you say to your fellow church members, the things that you say to your neighbors, the things that you say publicly, the things that you post on Twitter and on Facebook and on Instagram, what you say matters. The thing that I often think about is two different people in history. One was Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was able to take a nation and with his very words, take that nation and bolster it and pull it up and cause it to fight for another day and ultimately win. Conversely, a guy by the name of Adolf Hitler was able to take his words and convince people to almost wipe out an entire race of people. Martin Luther King Jr., a guy who used his words to make a nation aware of the injustices that were occurring. And on it goes. The point is, your words matter. My words matter. Even at our local level, even at our level just in the relationships that we have. So I want to encourage you to be with us at Community Bible Church tomorrow, March the 3rd, 2019 at 10:30 a.m. And we're going to be talking about this very subject of why our words matter. I'm actually calling the message, shut your mouth. Sometimes it's easier to just shut it and not say anything. So join us tomorrow at Community Bible Church. We're 1 mile west of I-95, 1 mile east of 441 at the corner of Griffin Road and Southwest 30th Avenue. One promise I could make to you, nobody's going to get their mouth washed out with soap. We'll see you tomorrow.